Under the vast sky, Emily attacks the porch steps with fierce scrubbing, her movements a stark contrast to the serene backdrop. Her worn yet immaculate clothes speak volumes of a life dedicated to unyielding labor and quiet strength. Nearby, Emma reclines in a hammock, her expensive attire a blatant display of privilege and detachment. Their mother observes Emma with undisguised approval, her gaze heavy with unspoken expectations and favoritism. The scene distills into a single, searing image, the chasm between two sisters divided by fate and circumstance. Sunlight floods the farmhouse kitchen, illuminating dust motes as Emily, coated in flour, kneads dough. Emma, radiating teenage boredom, leans against the counter, a stark contrast to her sister's industry. "I am so bored. There is absolutely nothing to do around here," Emma sighs, her voice echoing in the warm kitchen. Mother's voice cuts through the domestic scene, sharp and impatient. "Emily, hurry up with that dough. We do not have all day. And stop dawdling," she urges, her words filled with expectation. A rooster's loud crow pierces the morning, jolting Emily from her reverie. Startled, her fingers fumble, and the delicate cross-stitch slips from her grasp. With a soft flutter, the needlework falls, disappearing into the dark abyss of the well. Emily stares down into the well, its depths a dark, silent void. The well looms, an ominous maw promising secrets and despair. The air is thick with foreboding as she peers into the darkness. Sunlight casts long shadows as Emily peers into the dark well, her face clouded with worry. She glances around, a resolute decision hardening her gaze. Taking a deep breath, she braces herself for the descent into the unknown depths. Emily begins to climb down the well, determined to retrieve her cross-stitch. Emily plummets into darkness, the well's depths swallowing her whole. Her echoing cries bounce off the narrow, damp walls of the well. The stark reality of her fall begins to blur and fade. The well transforms into an ethereal, magical space around her. A surreal, dreamlike quality envelops Emily as she descends. The abyss pulls her into a world beyond comprehension. Emily lands in a garden of impossible colors, bathed in sunlight. The air hums with life as exotic flowers display hues unseen before. Butterflies with wings like jewels dance around her, weightless and free. Every petal seems to glow with its own inner light, enchanting Emily. A symphony of floral scents fills the air, sweet and intoxicating. This vibrant world welcomes her, a dream made real under the sun. Sunlight paints the magical garden in a vibrant array of colors, illuminating ancient trees and a riot of flowers. Emily, a girl with bright eyes, wanders along a winding path, her spirit as radiant as the garden. A small rabbit struggles, its tiny paws scrabbling, trying desperately to uproot a large carrot. The carrot remains stubbornly rooted, resisting the rabbit's earnest efforts, a comical battle of wills. Emily's heart goes out to the struggling creature, as narration gently adds emotional depth. In a magical garden bathed in sunlight, Emily kneels beside a rose bush, her brow furrowed with worry as she observes a wilting rose. Sunlight transforms droplets into diamonds as she cups water from a nearby stream, preparing to nurture the ailing flower. With a tender touch, she pours the water onto the rose's roots, a silent promise of revival in her gentle gesture. The rose responds, its petals slowly regaining their vibrant color, a testament to Emily's care and the garden's magic. Emily approaches Holly's cottage, a quaint haven under the daylight sky. Wisps of smoke dance from the chimney, beckoning with warmth. The cottage radiates a cozy welcome, hinting at secrets within. Sunlight kisses the thatched roof, promising comfort and peace. A gentle breeze stirs the flowers, whispering tales of old. Emily pauses, sensing both charm and hidden depths. Inside Holly's cottage, warmth embraces Emily, the scent of herbs and wood smoke filling the air. Holly, her face kind and eyes knowing, greets Emily with open arms. A worn armchair beckons near the hearth, promising respite from the world outside. Holly gestures, her movements gentle, inviting Emily deeper into her sanctuary. "Welcome, Emily," Holly says, her voice soft yet firm, offering solace. "I can offer you shelter in exchange for a simple task," she adds, her eyes holding a hidden depth. Sunlight paints a cozy bedroom as Holly stands beside an ornate bed. Holly gestures towards the bed, sunlight highlighting the intricate carvings. Close on Emily, listening intently to Holly's instructions. Holly's face is earnest as she shares the strange morning ritual. "Emily, you must cover your bed with feathers each morning," Holly instructs. The ornate bed fills the frame, waiting for Emily's feathered touch. Inside Holly's cozy cottage, sunlight streams in, illuminating Emily's gentle hands at work. Days blend into weeks as Emily diligently performs her task. Soft, plentiful feathers glide under her nimble fingers. Each morning, she immerses herself, finding peace in the repetitive motion. Delicious meals tantalize her taste buds, a comforting ritual. Comfortable rest rejuvenates her spirit, a cycle of work and renewal. Sunlight floods Holly's cottage, motes of dust swirling as Emily sits lost in thought, a shadow of melancholy across her face. Holly watches Emily, her expression a soft blend of sympathy and concern, a silent promise of comfort in her eyes. Emily's voice is a soft whisper filled with longing. "I miss home more than I thought I would." Holly's gentle understanding fills the room as she responds. "I understand, dear. Missing home is a heavy feeling." A glimmer of hope sparks in Holly's eyes. "But perhaps I can help you find your way back." Holly guides Emily toward the golden door, its surface ablaze with reflected sunlight. The air shimmers around the entrance, distorting light with palpable magic. 1,000 captured stars dance across the door's surface, beckoning them closer. An ethereal hum vibrates through the air, resonating with anticipation. Emily's eyes widen, captivated by the door's radiant allure and mystical energy. The air crackles, promising untold wonders and transformative experiences beyond. Emily approaches the golden door, anticipation etched on her face. She steps through, and a blinding cascade of gold washes over her. Her plain clothes begin to shimmer, catching the light as if spun from gold. The transformation intensifies, her garments morphing into beautiful attire. A familiar object materializes in her hands, a cross-stitch, now complete. Emily clutches the cross-stitch, her eyes wide with wonder and disbelief. Emily returns to the farmhouse, transformed by wealth, her elegant clothes a stark contrast to the rustic setting. She exudes a newfound confidence, her presence radiating power and sophistication. Her mother and sister stand frozen on the porch, their faces etched with shock and disbelief. The sudden fortune has created a visible chasm, widening the divide between them. Sunlight paints the farmhouse in a golden glow, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. Emily, etched with time, sits at the worn table, her calloused hands a testament to years of toil. Her gentle eyes meet Anna's wide, curious gaze, bridging generations in a shared moment. "Life on the farm isn't easy, Anna. It demands everything you have," Emily says, her voice soft but firm. "But the rewards are unlike anything else," she continues, a hint of pride in her voice. "And kindness, Anna. Always choose kindness," Emily advises, her words carrying the weight of wisdom. Dim light paints long, eerie shadows across the farmhouse interior, a stage set for unspoken dread. The mother confronts Emma, her face a canvas of desperation and avarice, emotions swirling like a gathering storm. Unspoken tension fills every corner of the room, heavy and suffocating, a prelude to a terrible demand. The mother's voice cuts through the silence, a chilling echo of past sacrifices. "You must do as Emily did." Her eyes burn with a feverish intensity as she reveals the dark motive. "We need that money, Emma." A desperate plea masked as a command hangs in the air, sealing Emma's fate. "You understand?" Emma stands at the well's edge, a cross-stitch clutched in her hand. With deliberate resolve, she throws the cross-stitch into the dark depths below. A moment of pause, a breath held, and her motives become chillingly clear. She jumps, disappearing into the well, embracing the darkness with open arms. Emma steps into the magical garden, her eyes widening at the surreal beauty around her. A fluffy rabbit hops into view, its eyes filled with desperate pleas. Nearby, a rose droops, its vibrant petals fading as it silently begs for help. Emma pauses, the pleas hanging in the air. A scoff escapes her lips, a dismissive sneer twisting her features. She turns her back, leaving the rabbit and the rose to their silent suffering. Inside Holly's cottage, Emma begins her task at the desk, mirroring Emily's earlier work. Initial enthusiasm fades, her shoulders slump, and a suppressed yawn escapes her lips. Her eyes wander aimlessly, seeking escape from the pressing task before her. The mundane work stretches endlessly, reflected in her listless gaze. Her focus drifts, settling on anything but the papers scattered across the desk. Boredom settles in, heavy and palpable in the sunlit cottage. Feathers and overturned furniture litter Holly's cottage, a scene of utter chaos under the soft daylight. Amidst the disorder, Emma slumbers peacefully on the sofa, unaware of the surrounding mayhem. Holly enters, her eyes scanning the wreckage with growing dismay. Her face darkens as she takes in the full extent of the disarray, a storm brewing within her. Each scattered feather and broken object fuels her rising displeasure. The tranquility of Emma's sleep clashes starkly with Holly's mounting frustration. Holly guides Emma toward the golden door, a path laden with unspoken expectations and hushed anticipation. The atmosphere shifts. Gone is the door's radiant allure, replaced by a muted, almost foreboding presence. The door stands dull and unwelcoming, its surface reflecting a sense of disappointment. A silent question hangs in the air as they approach, the door's uninviting facade casting a shadow. Emma emerges into the daylight, stepping through the golden door. Mud cakes her from head to toe, each speck a testament to her sloth and selfishness. The sun glints off the muck, revealing the depth of her disarray. She squints, the harsh light a stark contrast to the darkness she carries within. Emma approaches the farmhouse, her clothes torn, a stark contrast to her earlier radiant arrival. Her shoulders slump with exhaustion, a humbling journey etched onto her weary features. She silently joins Emily in the fields, working side by side under the vast sky. A sense of contentment washes over them, a shared peace found in simple labor. Together, they discover happiness amidst the fields, their bond deepening with each passing day.